Lovelies, I'm back again with a Shein versus Fashion Nova haul, and this time it's a shoe haul. I have 6 pairs of shoes, 3 from each brand, and it's my first time trying any shoes from Fashion Nova. So we're both experiencing this together, and I have 3 different pairs of shoes. One's a colored heel, so you know, something a little bit fun, great for summer. One's a novelty heel, so something a little bit more fun, had interest to your outfit, and the other one is raffia, so that natural kind of texture that really just brings in, you know, summer vibes, that bohemian theme where the girls are loving this season. Let me know your thoughts on everything going into the video, especially with the prices. Some of the shoes for me, they were at least under 25 Canadian dollars, so that's even less for USD, so completely expensive. Let me know which one you think looks expensive, especially for the budget. Let's get into the video. So starting off with the Lorraine wedges, that's the name of them. I love these shoes from the jump. I am so disappointed about the size not being able to actually fit my foot, even though I took my size. But they seem to be comfortable. I haven't actually worn the shoe, but you know, they're supportive, they're wedges. And apart from the shoe not fitting my foot, I don't know if it actually did, if it would really hold up for the straps that come, you know, up off the ankle there. But you guys see what it is. It is at 8.5 on the shoe, but it does not fit like an 8.5. Honestly, it fits like a 9. And even when I opened the box, I was like, no, this is not gonna fit. But they are beautiful, and they're definitely worth it if you can get it in your size. So if you're by a Fashion Nova store and you could actually go in and try them on and then buy them, then of course. But otherwise, I'm not sure how it works online because the reviews do say true to size, but clearly they aren't. But anyways, we're moving on to the next pair. Now onto these red sandals. I love a shoe that leaves your foot looking elongated, and these slingbacks, or half a slings, they really do just that. They really rest on like the heel of your foot. Now it is a 39 European size, 8.5 for the US size. It does fit a little bit bigger, but of course you do have the option to return them, which I love. Free of cost to you, you could just return them. But I did go ahead and add some stickies at the back to give me a little bit more holding on, like to actually grip my foot. Now because my left foot is a little bit smaller than my right, it does hold a little bit less there, so it needs a thicker piece, but the right foot fits perfectly. So I do have to figure out how to shimmy my way into that and get it to actually fit perfectly. But of course, if I wanted to, I could return them, which is something that I appreciate from Shein. So if you're thinking about buying these, they do have like different sizes. I would size down. Now these are the Coronado Sandals mules. They are dupe for the newer sandals by called Gaia. Now I had such high hopes for these, but girl, you see that gap at the back. It's crazy. They say they're 8.5, but they're not. They're a size 10, and the reviews say true to size, and one even says size up. So that was kind of, I don't know what's going on there, but you can see the sizing is definitely saying 8.5, but it does not fit like an 8.5, which is kind of off because normally you know you have like maybe it fits like a 9, maybe it fits like an 8, but to fit like a whole 10 is crazy. But I do like them. I wish they were really in my size. I would have loved the option to actually return these shoes and exchange them. But of course, if you are close or in the vicinity of a Fashion Nova store, you can go in and try on and actually put these shoes on your feet and see them and actually make sure they fit. It'd be great because I do see a lot of potential wears for this on vacation or just summer in general because it does have that natural element and texture to them. Now for another natural raffia pair. I know these heels are way higher, girl, but I love these shoes so much. The first time I saw them, I was like, yes, these are so cute, as well as they are comfortable. Now, if you know your size, these will fit exactly as your size. So if you're a 9, it's gonna fit exactly like a 9. You can see they're 8.5 and they fit exact. There is no wiggle room. So if you do have wider feet, I just want to let you know these don't really have room in them, especially like in the foot, part of the shoe, the sole there, it doesn't have wiggle room. So if you have narrow feet, you'll be fine. If you're in the middle, you'll be okay. But if you do have wide feet, definitely think about sizing up, or just consider, you know, stretching them out a little bit. But they aren't leather, so I'm not sure how that would work out for you, but they are beautiful and they are comfortable. Once again, because they do have the platform, they are very supportive, especially with that chunkier heel. And for the price, you can't beat this. Like, come on, like, there's no way you would see these shoes on my feet and be like, that's a $25 shoe, you know, that's a $35 shoe, Canadian. There's no way. They look way more expensive than they actually are, and I love the fit. They are comfortable and they do have padding, so you will be set. Now, can I get a round of applause for these shoes? These are the Diana Mules, and I would be so sad if they didn't fit. So this is the only pair of shoes that actually fit, and I did get an 8.5 again. But of course, I'm so thankful that I lucked out and I actually got the right pair that could actually fit me. I bought an 8.5. It says 8.5 under the shoe. I love the heel on the shoe. It's just so classy and different, and of course, because it is a thicker heel, it's supportive, but it doesn't look chunky. It looks different, and I love the straps. They're really supportive, and I've worn these already, as you can see, and for the price, I cannot complain. These shoes are worth it. I really wish everything did fit like this, so I'd be way happier, especially on the customer service side. This is crazy, but you know, I love these shoes. Now, sticking with that natural island vibe, that's definitely tropical and cute. These are a suede kind of dupe, so you will get some longevity out of this. They will not strip on you, which I appreciate, because sometimes, you know, like leather, the PU leather does do that after a while. But these are comfortable. Now, I was a little bit hesitant to get these. Why? Because I didn't like how the toe region looked, but I lucked out again, and of course they are in a size 8. This brand does not carry 8.5 for a majority of its shoes, so you do have to look and make sure that your size is what it says it is, and look at the inches and the sizing and the centimeters and all that to make sure that you're gonna get the right size. Now, of course, because it is Shein, you do have the option to return at no cost to you, which I appreciate, because if they don't fit, they don't fit. Like, what are you gonna do? But otherwise from that, they are pretty comfortable. Now, I haven't worn these yet, but having them on for a little bit, and because they do have the heel supported more under the foot, it will definitely keep you comfortable. Let me know your thoughts on the shoes in the comments below, and as always, I'll have the links in the description box below as well. Now, don't shoot the messenger. It's my first time buying the shoes from Fashion Nova, buying anything, as you saw in my first actual haul, clothing haul. So I just bought my size. I expected my size to fit my size. It did not, especially for those two shoes. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. At least I got one pair out of it, you know, like, can complain, but you know what it is. That's the thing I really appreciate with Shein, is that you can actually see the sizes for the shoes, and it tells you in inches how long the shoe actually is. So if you know your shoe size and you know like your actual foot measurement, you can basically pick the best pair for your foot. I appreciated that, and it doesn't really give you the misleading, you know, it doesn't mislead you in any way, because the measurements are there. The onus is on you to really measure your foot, make sure it fits. But this, I expected to be like a true US size 8.5, but it wasn't for the other two pairs of shoes. One fit like a 9 and one fit like a 10, because it was getting bigger. But as always, please let me know your thoughts, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and of course subscribe so that I can keep you looking expensive on a budget. See you next time, lovelies.